Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's talk about a beautiful sunset on our Monday evening. Did you get a chance to catch it? If you're like me, you may have already been in bed, but don't worry. Our beautiful viewers always make sure to send us a nice shot or two to make sure we can experience it as well. And you can see here, this is over Salt Lake Valley. My goodness, folks, that is just gorgeous. You could just sit there and just stare at that and find comfort in just knowing we've got some beautiful weather conditions out there and some beautiful skies. We're going to see more of that in the coming days. So, again, if you missed out yesterday, don't worry. We've got more opportunities for you. Take a look at these temperatures out there this morning. 46 degrees in Ogden, 35 in Logan, 38 in Delta, and Milford at 36 degrees. So these are some of the cooler temperatures. Otherwise, we've got a lot of 40s and 50s out there to kick off the day. So it is going to be an absolutely beautiful start to the day, and that will continue throughout the rest of at least the next several days, I should say. But then we do have changes by the end of the week. So I don't want you to get too used to this, but pretty nice for now. Clear skies out there across the state. Yesterday we had those clouds. Those are long gone off to the north and east. Got to go up towards Billings and Rapid City to find that activity. That's because we've got this big dome or ridge of high pressure settling in over the Intermountain West, and that's going to mean nothing can get in except for the warmth. And that's what we're going to be talking about there. Above average temperatures likely again for us today. You see this magenta color to our south? That's where we're likely going to be seeing some record heat. Now, we've got a chance to breaking a record high today in St. George, but better chances for record heat just off to our south and west. But if you're like, man, we're just missing out, don't worry. By the middle of the week, look at this. Better chances of record high temperatures, yeah, right here in the state of Utah. So get ready. It's going to warm up. Let's talk about those records, shall we? Hey, the earliest 80-degree day here in Salt Lake City. So our average first 80-degree day, it's not until May 3rd. We're definitely going to probably beat that. But let's talk about the earliest we've seen 80 degrees, and that has to be March the 31st back in 2012. March the 31st. Now, keep in mind, today is what? March the 25th. So we got a few days between now and Monday, which is the 31st. And guess what? In Salt Lake City, I'm forecasting two opportunities where we could hit 80 degrees. The first arrives on your Wednesday, the second one potentially on your Thursday. So we've got two opportunities before the 31st. Could be the earliest time we've hit 80 degrees. With that being said, either way, we're talking about the potential of breaking record highs on Wednesday and Thursday as we go towards some warmer weather building in. Today, I think we'll be shy of that by a few degrees, but not by much. Now let's talk about you in St. George, the earliest 90-degree day that you've experienced. So the average first 90-degree day, April the 29th. But we have seen 90 degrees as early as April the 2nd back in 1966. But could we beat that? Oh, it's a possibility, folks. Look at this. Talking about bringing the heat. St. George, I've got 90 forecast for you potentially as we get towards your Wednesday. Not only would that be the earliest we've ever seen 90 degrees, but it would be a new daytime record high. We also have a chance today of potentially tying or breaking a record high in the same story as we get a little later into the week. So, a lot to watch when it comes to these numbers. Let's talk about the reason why. Again, as I mentioned, that big ridge of high pressure, as it continues to shift to the east, it will expand and bring that record heat potential across the area. But again, as I mentioned, don't get too used to it, because as we get towards the end of the week, heading into the weekend, I've got cooler and unsettled weather conditions making a return to the area. So again, by the time we head towards next week, we could be talking about a more active pattern with more rain chances, valley rain chances, mountain snow chances, and yes, much cooler temperatures moving back into the area. But between now and then, hey, folks, it's all about the nice weather. St. George, 88 degrees for today, 90 on your Wednesday, 87 Thursday. Then we cool it back down into the 70s as we head towards the weekend. The Wasatch Front, mid-70s for your Tuesday, near 80 potentially Wednesday and Thursday, which would be the earliest we've ever seen 80. And then we cool it down back into the 50s with rain chances for the weekend heading into next week.